What's up, Bay Area? I'm Jonathan Bloom with how to watch the Winter Olympics this Tuesday, February 8th. And it starts with our first look at two of the biggest names in snowboarding. We're talking about Chloe Kim and Shaun White. Both are gold medalists in the halfpipe, and both could win it again if they qualify in this first round. Kim was the youngest woman to win gold in the halfpipe when she was 17, but her interest began long before that. She started snowboarding at 4 years old.
When I was 10, I was training in Switzerland and I met an Olympian and we were watching her ride and my dad was like, I feel like Chloe could do that, like what she's doing. Like, I feel like she's close. And yeah, 3 years later, I was qualified.
And then there's White, who's been to 5 Olympics and won 3 gold medals. He has nothing to prove, but he still loves to compete.
It feels like I'm in this bonus time where I've achieved so much and I still feel great, I'm healthy, I'm strong, and it's like, why not? Why not do the thing that I love doing? Just to be an Olympian again is such a powerful thing.
And here's how to watch. The women's halfpipe comes first, and you can see it live at 5:30 as part of our primetime Olympic coverage on NBC Bay Area. Then at 8:30, the men have their chance to qualify, also live on NBC. And if you miss it, you can stream the replay anytime on Peacock or NBCOlympics.com. In women's alpine skiing, there's been injury and heartbreak. The Bay Area's Nina O'Brien is likely out after a crash in the giant slalom had her carried off the course. And two-time gold medalist Mikaela Shiffrin also crashed, but she's vowed to return in the other events, and here's how to watch her in the women's slalom. The first run will air live on NBC at 6:15 p.m., and because we're here on the West Coast, we also get to see the final run live on NBC at 9:45 p.m. Now, if you tune in early for primetime, you might also catch the fastest of the sliding sports, the final run of the women's singles event in Luge. These 3 women are lined up to compete for Team USA, strapped onto a sled that can reach 90 miles an hour. Emily Sweeney's coming back from a bad crash in 2018, and when you see her standing at the start, she says she'll be calming her nerves with a very specific pre-race ritual.
I look down the ramp to where I need to go, and I go, I blow all the air out, and that allows me to just make sure that, one, all of my core muscles are contracting the way they need to for my start, and then it also just is like a reset for my body, and then I pull my face shield down, and then I'm ready to go.
And here's how to watch. For you early birds, it's live at 3:50 in the morning on Peacock and NBCOlympics.com with the final run at 5:35 a.m. But if you're still asleep then, the replay of the last 2 runs will kick off NBC's primetime coverage at 5 p.m. or watch the whole thing online anytime. And speaking of adrenaline, here's one more for you. In men's freestyle skiing, the final round of Big Air is coming up, where these 3 American skiers will each show off their biggest, best, and craziest trick. They'll decide their Olympic fate in mere seconds, but developing and perfecting those tricks can take years. And in some cases, Big Air starts out on a big airbag.
Sometimes we go and practice on an airbag, which they've kind of newly started to make popular around the world. There's these massive it's like a pillow, and you jump onto it and you can practice your tricks. If you do land not on your feet, you probably won't get as hurt.
And here's how to watch. The Big Air Final is live on NBC at 7 p.m. Pacific, and watch the replay anytime after that on Peacock or NBCOlympics.com. So much action ahead, and to make sure you don't miss a moment, check out NBCBayArea.com/howtowatch. I'll be back in the next video to tell you all about the figure skating you won't want to miss as the quest for glory continues at the Winter Olympics.